Alright, welcome back. So in this video we're looking at an array list that we created titled cars, and we just added a few cars. Not all car manufacturers are on here, but we just added 5 of them. Ford, General Motors, Chrysler, Honda, Toyota, and we could add many more on here obviously. And what we're going to do is we're just going to create just a common algorithm to navigate through this array that we've created, and we're going to look for the first letter of these and determine if it meets a certain criteria. So let's go ahead and start making this for loop real quick that we're going to use. Okay, so there's our for loop. And then here's what we want to do inside that for loop. What we would like to do is look for if looking at the first letter, and then what we want it to do is, let's say we're going to look for the letter H. Okay, so that's our first part there. So now inside of our if, what we're going to say is system.out.print. We're going to print out that C, and we're going to say starts with an H. So let me just kind of walk you through what's going on here with this. Make sure all my brackets are all set up too. Okay, so we've created our array list called cars, so we've added Ford, General Motors, Chrysler, Honda, and Toyota. Then we're creating this for loop right here, and we just say string C. So C is going to be whatever, as we navigate through this, it's going to go through and look at Ford first. So let's take Ford as the example. So C is our variable that's allowing us to look at each individual element within the cars array list. So then if C, which happens to be Ford in this case, as we're going through the very first time through, it says substring, we're looking at the first letter, and just if it equals H, then we're going to say system.out.print, so we're printing that one that we're on, and then we're just going to say it starts with an H. So in this case, we're looking for H. So Ford that would not work, General Motors, Chrysler, but Honda would. So if we did this right, it's going to navigate through, and it should ultimately say Honda starts with an H. All right, let's go ahead and run our, yes. Let's run that again. Always forget those. And there we go. Honda starts with an H. So again, all we did, create an array list, we called it cars, and we're just looking at each element as we navigate, or as we traverse through this array list. All right, and this is how you can do this with an enhanced for loop. You're just creating a variable called C that's going to hold on to the value of each time it goes through, and it's going to go through the entire array list of cars. Okay? All right, hopefully that helps you. Good luck with your coding.